What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about custom matchmaking and just how to set that up in general. This is actually a result of me getting an email from Epic Games inviting me to be able to do custom matchmaking, and I'm sure that there are a lot of you guys that are getting similar emails and are just wanting to play custom matchmaking in general, but are a little bit confused like I was about how to set it up. So I am going on a mission to be able to tell you guys how to actually be able to set it up and just get going with your friends. Now, this is very important. I want you to listen to this right now because this is actually the main function of custom matchmaking, at least for me. If you are going to do custom matchmaking, it is not going to be a lot of based on like custom games, like you guys are like battling each other, like you and your friends. Like, it's not really so much as that as it is doing challenges, because for some reason you can do your challenges in custom matchmaking. So don't worry about getting shot by everyone while you're trying to cross the map and get to certain locations. Don't worry about the first day the challenges coming out like landing in a certain location to get 7 chests. You can do that all in one game in custom matchmaking because you'll have no competition. You can go in on your own and you'll be able to do all of your challenges. Now, keep in mind that if there are elimination challenges, you will need to bring your friends into the custom matchmaking game to do that, and there are no respawns. So those that are requiring multiple eliminations may be a little bit more difficult if you only have 1 or 2 friends with you. Let's say you have like 10 people in the same custom matchmaking game. That is going to be insane, and you guys are going to get your challenges done super efficiently. And that is a very important thing to me, at least, because I think that with playground and creative mode out, there is not much of a function for custom matchmaking just in like the messing around part of the game. So being able to do your challenges is absolutely insane. But getting back to the thing about just being able to set it up and just wanting to set it up, like I said, I'm sure a lot of you guys are just as curious as I was, and want to know how to do it. So if you'd go ahead and look on screen here, they actually have like these little bullet points that you can use. So it says how to launch a game. Select the desired game mode and ensure you are on the same server region in the settings as your participants. Oh, actually, by the way, before I get into this, make sure that you actually got an email by Epic Games to do this. There's a decent chance that you or like one of your friends might have a code, and in that case, you are creating the code when you put it in. So it's not like a code that was already established. Whoever was given access to the custom matchmaking, when they put in a code, that will be the code that everybody else uses to join. And I'll get a little bit more of that air cleared later on. But anyway, select the desired game mode. So if you want to go on close encounters and it's out, make sure you do that and click on it, and then you want to be on the same server as your friends as well. Click on the custom matchmaking button, or the custom match button located at the bottom right on the select game mode screen. So if you're on console like I am, that will be the left trigger, and that will bring up the custom matchmaking key menu. So if you are the person who is setting it up, which this is who the video is aimed for, you will click on the bar and type in whatever code you want, just a password, and then you will end up giving this to your friends so that they can join. So the next bullet point is press play and wait for the other players to join using the same password. So they enter it in, and keep in mind that if you are entering in the password and you're creating it, and if you're joining it, you need to click play. So if you're on console, you need to click triangle to click play, and if you're on PC, just click the play button, and that will actually kind of queue you up for this custom server. And that's why it says you start the game manually at any time by hitting the start match button. Everyone will queue into the game so that they can kind of like get their spot reserved in the server, and then the leader can actually start the match by clicking the start match button. And that's basically just a general run through of how that works. I know I gave the people who wanted to join a little gist of how you want to do that, but there's also a screenshot here that you can follow. Again, bullet points, make sure you are in the same region as the host. Click on the game mode button for the one that you want to do. Then you're going to want to go down to custom matchmaking, or just click the left trigger if you're on console, and just click and enter the password again, or I don't think I said this the first time, so I can't say again, but it is case sensitive, so you want to make sure that you're entering it in precisely. So you just click play and you just wait for the leader to start the match. Now, this is a few recommendations, and I'm showing this on screen here too. This might actually be important, so I want you guys to read these. I'll go through them very quickly. It says players should all be ready to join the match with the password as soon as the password is given to them. If they try to join after the match has started, it will not work and they will receive an error message. So make sure you click that play button before the leader enters the game and starts the match. Make sure the players select the correct server region. So that's just basically saying that if you're not all on the same server, then you won't be able to get in. So just make sure you're on the same server as the leader, whoever is setting up the match. Make sure the password is not too long. So basically this is just saying that it will be between 4 and 16 characters. Also, don't use special characters. I just recommend sticking to numbers and letters. And that's just a general rule of thumb, I guess. If you're streaming, please hide your passwords. And these two are a little bit more aimed towards content creators. Hide your passwords, because then random people could just join the game if you don't want them to. And then also the last one says that if more than 100 people are trying to enter the game, just a random 100 will be selected. And then all of those people will get into the game, because not more than 100 people can get into the Battle Royale island. And that's basically all I want to talk about today, guys. I hope you guys got a general run through of how this works, and I hope this will bring you clarity as to how to set it up yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.